that other people almost got me to a point where I had no option than just quitting making music. Hey guys, welcome to day number 3, sick at home, boring. I'm feeling a lot better actually, but it's raining outside already the entire day and I decided to stay at home. It's Monday, it's anyways a business day. I don't have to go to the studio to do my business stuff, and today is especially a super annoying day because today I have to take care of my taxes. I already got a warning, and it's a serious warning. If I don't submit it within the next 3 days, they will just estimate my income for 2016, and based on that estimate, they will charge me. And I definitely don't want that to happen. So yeah, taking care of taxes, it's every year the same. I make a list with all of the stuff that I spent and with all of the money that I made, and then send it to the tax kind of guys. It's not that much effort. It's usually just 1 day, but it's still super annoying because you have to fill out their forms, and those forms, no one understands them and they change every year. But let's not really talk about that. It just ruins my already pretty bad mood for not being able to work on music today. Let's get to something more fun. I asked you on Instagram stories, Snapchat stories to send me your questions. We will do another edition of Q&A. Whoa! Way too many questions. It's getting more and more. That's good. I like that because, you know, this channel is not just me talking. It's like back and forth. Interaction. Not attraction. That's something else. Maybe someone is attracted. Let me know if you... Just kidding. First one by Engine. I don't know. How do you find your vocalist? Man, a lot of people ask me that. I made 3 videos already about it. Basically, SoundCloud, friends, family, publisher, now that I got one. Just get in touch with the people. If you don't get in touch with people, and you have to get in touch with at least like 10 to find one that will actually sing on top of your instrumental. And of course, it also depends on the quality of your instrumental. If you send to 10 people an instrumental that is shit, there's just no chance to get someone. So make good music, make good instrumentals, have good releases, and the better all of this is, the easier it will be to find vocalists. Rovi Music. How would you explain the feeling of listening to good music to a person who is deaf? I don't know. That's like philosophical stuff that I really like. I like philosophical stuff, but it's too long for this kind of video. Best guitar plugin, without a doubt, Guitar Rig. Another philosophical kind of question. What would be your last meal? It would be 3 courses and you can have literally anything. I mean, you know me, so I'm just thinking about the kinds of Nutella. But dessert, definitely Nutella and pancake. Main course, pasta with tomato sauce and a lot of Parmesan. I would go for chicken soup with matzah and it's called in Hebrew shkedim. It's like a croton kind of thing, but very special. You will only find it in Israel. That stuff is amazing. How to get a fatter fix. I hope he means how to get a fatter mix. Also too complex to answer, just really quick, but I'd say organization, like being organized, having the right frequencies at the right spot, not too much elements going on at the same time. So for a drop part, maybe just kick, bass, a main synth, maybe a hi-hat, maybe a pad, but then that's already it. Don't have too much stuff going on at the same time and make the individual parts just better. Nicer reverbs, be careful with the reverbs, EQ them correctly, stack the sounds. Yeah, you will eventually get there. There's no rule for getting a fat mix. It will change every time you make a track. It's always different. The non-music related questions, I love those. There are quite a lot of them today. What is everyday life like in Germany? It's cool. It's raining for the entire day. But besides that, it's pretty cool actually. I love Germany. I grew up here. I traveled a lot. I also stayed in Israel half a year, in the Netherlands half a year. And because my parents are artists and they had to travel a lot in Europe to do their exhibitions, I saw a lot, but I don't know. I just like Germany, especially Düsseldorf. It's a nice, neat town. It's not too boring, but also not too exciting. For example, Berlin is crazy. You stop working, you just party nonstop. If you could live anywhere else, where would it be and why? I think still Germany. If I had to move, I would move probably to the US, and in the US, maybe LA for the music business and the show business and everything, but I've actually never been there, so I don't know what it's actually like. I just know it from the movies and it looks amazing. What EDM genre do you think it's the most popular at the moment? I think I would just go with Big Room. It's still really big. That's what you listen to at most festivals. And from the newer kinds, Future Bass. What's the closest you have been to quitting and what made you keep going? With quitting, I'm assuming he means like making music. The closest was actually captured here on this channel. It was the time where I told you that I'm broke, and connected to that, the vlog where I told you that my management fired me, but basically I got rid of them. It was just financial pressure that almost kept me from going. And what I basically did was focusing, thinking about the situation, how to solve the situation, if music is still the thing that I want to do, and it's definitely the thing I want to do. So I just got a lawyer. He advised me how to get rid of the management, but I will link up both vlogs at the end of this one so you can watch them and get like the entire picture of it. And the vlogs don't actually really cover half of the story. I might have to do like a live stream for an entire day to explain you what actually really happened, but it's fucked up shit. Still getting angry just thinking about it. That other people almost got me to a point where I had no option than just quitting making music. Adrian is asking, do you buy a car soon? Yes, we already bought it. We got all of the paperwork. The car is right now being manufactured in I don't know where, and it should be here in a month or two. Go-to song when DJing. Wow, that's a tough one. Go-to song when DJing. I will change it into go-to artist, because it's definitely Maceo Plex. He made so many tracks that are so good that you can play anytime in front of any crowd. He has like funkier stuff, more techno kind of stuff, and it always works. It always gets the people moving. So I'd say he's definitely one of the best club underground kind of producers. Is an indie label better than a major? It really depends what kind of music you're making, what deals you have. Indie labels will probably screw you. Majors also, but in another way. If you have the option to go with a major, go with a major. They just have more power, more money, but be careful. They're very likely to drop you, kill you in terms of your music business if you don't make them a bunch of money after 2 years or 3, maybe if you're lucky 3. But after that, that's it. How do you promote the stuff on Spotify? I mean, is there a hidden secret? No, there's no secret. You just try to reach the people that have playlists, send them the track, hope that they will implement it into their playlist. But basically at the end, it's just like the size of you as an artist. If I release one of my own tracks, I get like 100,000 in the first month. If I release on the same label with the same promotional budget, an artist that never released something, I get maybe up to 5,000 plays. So it really depends on the algorithm of Spotify. The more followers you have, the more likely it is that your track will be in the algorithm playlist. It's quite complicated, but in Klammern, what's Klammern? Exclamation marks. He wrote, or do you just buy playlist place on Fiverr? No, don't buy playlist place. It just doesn't work. Basically make good music, promote it on all of your socials, and it will get picked up by Spotify. Not every track, but maybe every second or third track will get into the algorithm, get a lot of plays, and then maybe end up in bigger playlists, and this way you will end up with millions of plays. But I have to say it got definitely a lot harder since the beginning of this year. Basically the majors renegotiated with Spotify. Now Spotify is paying less to the majors, but the majors get more playlist placements. So the majors make at the end more money, Spotify makes more money, and the small artist is losing. That's basically what happened. Best way to achieve pro-sounding vocals in a bedroom. So I'm assuming while recording them, I would try to cover everything around the microphone and the voice. So there's some of these shield things you can buy. You can buy like the, what is it called? You know, the foam stuff. Yeah, you just put this around. I mean, they're just like $5 online. Buy one sheet of this and put it around the mic, and just leave it open for the singer to sing into the mic, and behind the mic have these kind of shield absorbing stuff, and it should be good. You could maybe also just use cloth and fabric, or like a mattress or something that's just thick and absorbing. Any plans to create a track on live stream? I would like to watch. Yeah, I would also like to stream, but the internet in my studio is way too weak to stream. It's not possible. So as soon as I get that solved, I will do maybe once a week or once a month a live stream where you can watch me making songs, which is actually super boring, but if you're interested in that, you're welcome to participate. What do you think is the most difficult thing about music production? Getting that pro sound, that's probably it from the technical things. And business side, just getting noticed. It's so hard. There are so many artists, so many good artists. And first you have to learn everything to be among the good artists. And then you have to learn the business stuff to stand out among those. It's really tough. If you would have to buy just one plugin to improve, which would it be? I don't know. There are so many free plugins. Just go with the free plugins. You will be fine. If you want to spend money, or you have money to spend, Viva is fantastic. If you need a software synthesizer that is doing like classic stuff, Serum is great if you need more like electronic, EDM, future-based kind of sounds. For compression, EQ and that kind of stuff, just use whatever comes with your DAW, it's fine. Are you planning your day? If yes, how do you do it? Yeah, I don't really plan my days, I just plan my tasks. So I have a to-do list with all of the things that I want to do that day, and I do all of them. I order them by which one is the most important, and then I have another section in that list for tasks that have to be done during that week. Whenever I have time in one of the days, I just do one of the weekly things that I have to take care of. And then at the bottom, I have like a list with things that I have to do, but they're not really bound to a timing. So mostly ideas. How long does it take you to make a track start to finish? I get this question a lot. I can't answer it. It can be like 3 days if it's a remix and I'm really fast and everything is working. It can be up to half a year. I'd say like final warning, the recent track is the one I worked the longest on because I had to do the track kind of twice. So I think I racked up most of the hours on this track. Probably 100 plus, which is nothing if you compare it to my old World of Warcraft play time. That was crazy. Please guys, don't send me demos on Snapchat. You know, there's like a link in the description where you can send me demos for the AXSENS label, and I will listen to all of them at least like once a month and let you know that I listen to them and let you know if they're good, and I will release them. Let's see if we got more questions. Of course we got more questions. Hey bro. Don't do that. Was it embarrassing for you when you told your friends that you want to become a DJ? No, why? I mean, it's not that I walked around and told everyone, hey, I'm becoming a DJ. You just started and do it, and then people realize that you do it, and at the beginning it's just a hobby and then maybe your job, so don't worry about what other people think. Most embarrassing DJ moment? Already made a vlog about it. Have you ever met your favorite DJ? No. I know you're a diehard Apple fan. Yes, but it's getting less. Apple is weak at the moment. So which one would you upgrade to? iPhone 8 or iPhone X? If I would upgrade iPhone X, but I don't think I will. That's the iPhone 7. It's okay. And the X, yeah. Screen is a bit bigger and you have the face detection thing, and I don't know if I like that. How to use Span to analyze your music without the DAW? That's also one of the most asked questions ever. It's a plugin called Audio Hijack. Someone made a mixtape and he wants to get feedback. I gotta be honest, I don't have time to give feedback. I'm really all up for helping everyone as much as I can, but I get like 30 messages a day with, can you give me feedback for my track, for my mixtape, for buying plugins, equipment, or whatever. I just don't have the time to answer all of it. I'm doing these Q&As, that's all I can do. I try to answer most comments of YouTube, that's all I can do. I can't answer like 30 plus messages a day. If you want feedback, There's the Jon Sine team app where you can get feedback by other people that are part of the app. To become part of the app, as you know, you have to enable notifications, comment notification squad underneath of one of the videos, and then you have a chance to enter the app, because I don't want it to grow too fast. I think already we're getting close to like the max capacity. Or you just click on the Patreon link, support me via Patreon, and you will get access to the team app. But please, please, please don't ask me for feedback. I can't. I wish I could, but feedback is like 5 minutes listening, 10 minutes writing, and the second I send the feedback, I get the next feedback. When people ask, you know, it's just too much. I can't handle it. I just realized on Instagram, if you go into like messages, it shows you messages that got through, and then there are like messages that didn't get through, like the ones that I have to approve of. So there are 56 more questions. Should I continue or just stop? That's it with the Q&A. That's it with the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Tomorrow, definitely back in the studio. I'm feeling fine again. Taxes, yeah, maybe 4 or 5 more hours. And then it's time again to be creative.